Welcome back to the CryptoLabs Passive Income YouTube channel. You asked for it, so we're going to start delivering it. We're going to start a weekly true DeFi like here. $1.8 million a year if they kept paying out the APRs that they're actually paying. But just to simplify this, $55 per day, $400 a month, $2,000 or $400 per week, $2,000 per 30 days, but compounded daily. Those add up very quickly. Now, I'm going to be talking about true DeFi. I'm not going to be sharing any specific project. I just want to show you and open your mind to what's possible. I think a lot of people are tired of being rugged or trusting teams with their money. I've never treated any DApp, any ROI DApp, any trading, any team with more than small fractions of my portfolio. Most of my portfolio is true DeFi, and it's my bull run portfolio, and I use true DeFi. So if I can stack and buy another $2,155 of Bitcoin every month to move into my bull run portfolio, I'm happy to do that. And you have 4 or 5 of these projects going. Next thing you know, you're earning 10 grand a month in true DeFi. Maybe you're earning a couple $1,000s in dApps, and you're seeing some really, really nice yields or returns or really price appreciation on your bull run portfolio, and maybe you're 4xing your bull run bank. So we're going to talk about a lot of that stuff. Leave a comment below if you want more of this. About a year ago, I posted, was it a year ago? I posted this video. It's getting more views now because people are looking up Radiant, but I was making 630% APY, but it was true DeFi. This was not an ROI DApp. Most of my money is not in dApps, by the way. Those are the simple, you click a button. This does take a little more education. It's why we started the True DeFi group, where we actually get educated on single staking, providing liquidity, concentrated liquidity, leveraged yield farming. And then we have a little section where we start sharing our opportunities. So any farms, anything that we're in or that's looking juicy, we share in here. That's being built out. When you join us in the Underdog Investor Group, you get access into all of our groups. So from our educational portals to our investor groups, our passive income investor group, our wealth builder investor group, our DGen cafe if you're into DGen plays, and then of course a community where you can come hang out in the group chat, community, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to explain to you why. And by the way, if anything is landing or if you want more clarification or if you want more of this, just let me know in the comments. Plus, you'll be entered into our weekly giveaway. I'm going to make this quick. I got into Radiant about a year ago with less than $1,000. Cool. It was under 10 cents. When I got in, it was under 10 cents. There was one comment. Hey, I bought at 0.07 cents. This dude, whoever you are, if you've held and you've created yield with it, you've made a lot of money. We got in at 0.10 cents, whatever, 10 cents, and making a 630% APY. So I'll kind of break down the numbers here. Let's move on to Arbitrum really quick. I want to show you how this stuff is, and I'm in full control of this. I can sell it at any time. I'm choosing not to because I really like Radiant, what they're doing, and it's part of my bull run portfolio. But I bought under 5,000 Radiant at 10 cents a piece. So whatever that was, it was like $700 or $800 or $900 I spent. It's probably in this video. So I spent under $1,000. I bought the Radiant tokens. I was earning a yield on them. They've also more than doubled in price. At one point, it was a 4x in price, but they more than doubled in price. And so I turned $800-900 into almost 4,000. We're talking Canadian here. And I do see Radiant do another 10x. Now, what am I doing with these Radiant tokens? Good question. No, you can't do this anymore, like earn 630% APY on Radiant. That's not available anymore, but I can do something called concentrated liquidity. So I can provide liquidity. As you can see, I'm providing liquidity with some Radiant and some ETH, and I'm earning a yield on that. So as I'm waiting for the bull run, I'm earning a yield, and I believe this one's at around 60%. Okay, kind of cool. Maybe to some people that's not much. To me, that's huge, and I'm earning a yield on that. You can do that with most of your coins and tokens in true DeFi. Now I want to show you something else here. In base swap, which I highly recommend you read the white paper, and don't get into any of this if you don't understand what you're doing. Join us in the Underdog Investor Group. It's the price of a coffee per day. No contracts. You can leave anytime. You will make money if you apply. If you apply yourself. If you just hang out, don't do anything, it's not going to work for you. But if you apply yourself, if you show up, you will make thousands of dollars a month if you show up. So I highly recommend reading the white paper. Anyway, I won't talk about base swap, although it's kind of like a layer 2 on Ethereum, and it's solving some problems. The new chain, it's a new project, it's a new coin, and so there is some risk associated with this, but I'm in full control of this. This was worth $3,127 just a few minutes ago. Now it's worth $3,134 because of the price of assets in the pool. But I'm also earning over $55 per day compounded. Again, don't do these. This is dangerous. $1.8 million in a year. Oh, so cool. It won't be. And here's why, is because this 642% right now, APR, won't last. This multiplier won't last. Typically, if you go on DeFi Llama, you can find all these things, by the way. Like, watch. I'll go on DeFi Llama. Let me just find a pool, maybe with $1 million TVL at least here. Thing is, there's thousands of these, and so that's why having a community like we built, I think, is so nice for people, because we go through so many projects and we just find the ones that we're getting into. We're actually doing one thing inside the Underdog Investor Group where we're going to be tracking our portfolios real time, and people can just model us. Okay, cool. Well, there's that wrap ETH and BSwap on BaseSwap with a $2.34 million TVL at 629%. That's the one I joined. So there won't be much history available on this one because it is new. But typically what you're going to see, we won't use this one because it's got no history. Typically what you'll see, let's just hit this, is you'll find that as the total value locked goes up, APR typically goes down. Now, that's not always the case, but typically it is. And as a project, so think about it. If you and I had a project, we wanted to launch it, we wanted to get liquidity, we wanted to get it on the radar, we would put it out there and we would incentivize people with a really high percentage. And I'm simplifying this, and as the protocol gets more and more popular and more adoption happens and more things are built off it and more projects start incorporating it, typically your returns will drop. And that's when farmers like I, or people who are chasing yield, will just kind of get out of it. And this is the cool part about this. I can get out of this at any moment. No one is holding me hostage. No one's saying they're changing the rules. No one is saying, oh, this is now what's happening. It's not based upon someone's emotions, if someone's upset, it's not. This is true DeFi. And a lot of people, they call a lot of the crypto stuff they're doing DeFi. It's not. I see it all the time. It's like, yo, new DeFi project. It's not a DeFi project. I love gamble plays. I love dApps. I love trading dApps. Made a lot of money off it, but you have to be disciplined to get in, get out. And with this stuff, you have to be disciplined to just watch it. So we're watching the price of, we'll just go back to this. We're watching the price of BaseSwap. We're watching the price of ETH. I just reset this thing. So I made $50 already just by the time I started recording this video. I'll make $55 today. And what's really cool is I'm earning in BSwap tokens. Let me know in the comments if this is like opening your mind to stuff that's possible. I'm earning BaseSwap tokens, which is probably around the $5 mark. It's up 20% in the last day. So I'm earning BaseSwap tokens, and I can choose what I want to do with them. I can sell them for profit every day. I can cash in $50, move it to my bank account. I could compound it, I could move it, and I could provide even further liquidity. I could just keep BaseSwap, and I could keep it to for maybe the bull run, because I really love, or maybe you really love what BaseSwap is doing and you see a big future for them and you see more adoption. And so you see BaseSwap being worth $50. You're just holding the token. The possibilities are endless, which is why we built the DeFi investor group. And I keep mentioning this because I don't want you doing this alone. You can one click of a button, one wrong thing, one wrong project, and it's DeFi. Now, the cool thing about this, a lot of people don't know this, is you can actually insure you can protect your capital with insurance. We actually have a whole module and a whole training on this. You can actually insure your crypto. So if there is a smart contract exploit, if something goes south, you can actually be insured for it. I think a lot of people don't know this. They'll take some percentage of the yield, but you can insure your crypto. So anyway, so I'm in this, and when we share projects, we let you know, is this insurable or not? And then you can choose to insure it if you want. Now, this is a little more hands-on, not in terms of like, I have to check this every hour, a little more hands-on to learn how to do this stuff. But once you learn how to do it and find these, again, you could earn $55 a day. And if you're in 2 or 3 of these, great. On an extra $150, $250 a day, and yields range. But at 642%, that's 2% per day. This is beating all the sketchy dApps. I am beating all the dApps right now. And I could be in this for 4 hours if I want, 4 days, 40 days, 400 days if I want. Please let me know in the comments if you want more videos like this. I tried pushing these about a year ago, but it's just no one cared. And I get it. It's easy to press a button and make money, but anything that's made easy comes at a cost. This is a little more hands-on, but the cool thing about this is you're actually exploring and contributing to the world of decentralized finance, which is why this all started in the first place. This is the mission of crypto. And to me, it's so cool. I love playing with this stuff. And then I'll check my farms at the end of every day. I'm like, oh, 50 bucks here, 40 bucks there, 20 bucks there, 80 bucks here. Bam, what do I want to do with this? It takes me 15, 20 minutes a day. And I make more money in this stuff than I used to make, like working full-time at the store that I used to work at when I was 18. 18-year-olds are like buying their parents' houses with it. It blows me away. And people are still closed-minded to this. And that's not going to be you because you're here. That's not going to be you because you're here. I'm not saying use base swap, but I'm saying really start educating yourself about this stuff. There's thousands of opportunities like this. If you want them filtered through, the Underdog Investor Group is a coffee per day. If you don't like it after 30 days, you can leave. We don't hold anyone hostage. We have people who are with us from day one because they've made so much money. Just check out our page. And people still are like so quick to call something a scam. And I'm like, there's nothing that can help you if you have that mentality. So do check that out if you want. If not, hang out on this channel, like it, subscribe to this channel. If you want more videos like this, maybe I can share something every few weeks. I can share some of our DeFi moves. Our clients and our members will have access to our portfolio and they'll be able to see the moves we're making. So that's that. I'm going to zip out of here. I will leave some videos up here, more educational content, which you'll see a lot of on this channel. Learn about financial freedom, how finances work, how DeFi works, how you can generate yield. Even if you're making an extra 10 bucks a day, that's 300 bucks a month. That's not a little bit of money. You are free of your time for that. Most people, that's a day's work and they get that not doing anything, or they're doing stuff, but they're not laboring for it. And then you can grow that. You can double it. You can triple it. You can quadruple it. Just commit to this. And I think a lot of people are doing this as a hobby. They're not committing to it. If you commit to this, you'd be amazed at the empire you can build. We did. Our clients have. Our members have. And I know you can as well. That's that. I'm going to get out of here. Again, I'll leave some videos up here. Really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm passionate about this stuff, and I want to inject that passion into you, which is why we just keep showing up. And we'll keep showing up no matter what. So appreciate you, and we'll talk soon. Peace.